Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Curse of Oak Island Preview. New study of mysterious 14th century map points team to more buried artifacts. The Curse of Oak Island team receives fresh information about Zena Halper's 14th century map of the island, which brings them closer to solving the mystery. This month on Oak Island has been a bit like a roller coaster with the ups and downs. The guys hit a trough of frustration at one point when the authorities told them to stop searching in the area of the cobbled stone road, due to them finding a First Nation Micmac vase from at least 500 years ago. They were told to shut down until the Micmac could get their own people in to investigate. However, this frustration was counterbalanced by the wonderful fact that they now keep finding gold in the Money Pit area. The excitement has continued to build as an analysis of two different metal fragments revealed that the gold could originate from South America. The guys theorize that a rogue Spanish conquistador, or maybe a Portuguese captain, took plundered treasure from the Aztecs or the Incas and hid it on Oak Island. A new theory based on Zena Halper's Oak Island map. And on this week's episode, we can expect the Fellowship of the Dig to get new information from another expert who has a fresh insight into a key piece of evidence, namely Zena Halper's 14th century map of Oak Island. The History Channel's description of the episode reads, "Solving the Oak Island mystery feels closer than ever when the team learns they may have been reading Zena Halper's Templar map incorrectly all along." Zena Halper was a New York-based historian who spent half a century studying Oak Island and its possible connection to the Templar Knights. Halper developed a friendship with Rick Lagina before she sadly passed away in 2018. Halper provided the guys with a map that they believe may have been created by a Templar Knight or may have connections to the ancient medieval order. It's also suspected that the frustratingly vague and cryptic map might show the location of the treasure. Have Oak Island team been looking in the wrong place again? The guys have had various experts examine the mysterious map, including archaeologist Aaron Helton, who this time last year told the guys that it indicated the position of some ancient treasure. Nothing much came of that at the time, but now the team has a new expert who seems to suggest that an important translation was missed. In an episode preview, the expert can be heard pointing to some text on the map and translating it as the hole under the hatch. Marty then tells him, "We will look there." Later in the preview, after conducting a magnetic survey, which searches the ground for artifacts, Laird Niven can be heard stating that they've found an anomaly under the surface, and it's just left to Jack Begley to point out that it's near to the so-called hatch on the map. The shutdown at the stone roadway has given the guys time to explore other avenues of interest, and fingers crossed, they've found something interesting. As the winds howl over the fog-covered shores of Oak Island, the Lagina brothers, Rick and Marty, prepare for a new season of their legendary treasure hunt. The team has uncovered a wide range of historical artifacts over the years, but this time they're not relying on hunches or fragmented clues from scattered journals. Instead, they have in their possession something that could change the course of the search entirely, a mysterious 14th century map. This ancient map, worn and weathered by the centuries, has ignited new hope among the treasure hunters. The origins of the document are as elusive as the treasures that Oak Island itself conceals, but one thing is certain, the map may provide insights that were previously unimaginable. Some say it could be the missing piece of the puzzle that ties Oak Island's enigmatic history to the treasure hunters of centuries past, including Templar knights, pirates, and adventurers. The island's legend, spanning over 200 years, suddenly feels as though it's on the verge of revelation. When the team first acquired the map, they weren't sure what to make of it. The initial discovery came from a private collection in Europe, a place long rumored to hold secrets about the world's hidden treasures. The map was scrawled in a language few could decipher, complete with strange symbols, cryptic notations, and what appeared to be a detailed layout of Oak Island's terrain. But it wasn't until a group of experts in ancient cartography examined the parchment that the team learned the map dated back to the 14th century, a time when explorers were charting unknown territories and the seas were fraught with danger. For the Laginas, the map represented more than just historical significance. It could be a direct link to the treasure itself. After all, Oak Island has always been shrouded in mystery, an island whose every nook and cranny seemed to hold a secret. The 14th century map gave them a new perspective on the island's layout, revealing points of interest that had previously gone unnoticed. We've always known Oak Island was more than what it seems, Rick Lagina explained, holding the ancient document with reverence. But this map feels like a roadmap, literally, to something much bigger. We've uncovered artifacts, but what if those were just the tip of the iceberg? The map has several key features that stand out. In the center, where the infamous money pit has been the focal point of exploration, there is a symbol that resembles a spiral. This pattern is believed to represent an area of deeper excavation, possibly pointing to tunnels or chambers that have yet to be discovered. The map also shows a series of lines branching off from the spiral, leading to other locations on the island. What's most exciting, said Marty Lagina, is that these lines seem to align with some of the older structures we've already found, like the stone pathway and the swamp area. But there are still locations marked on the map that we haven't even explored yet. The ancient text on the map is believed to have ties to the Knights Templar, one of the most intriguing theories the team has investigated over the years. The Templars, known for their vast wealth and cryptic operations, have long been suspected of hiding treasure on Oak Island. The team has unearthed symbols, carvings, and artifacts that hint at the Templar presence, but this map could offer a more definitive connection. With the map in hand, the team is preparing for a season unlike any other. The first step is a thorough analysis of the island's terrain using modern technology, including 3D mapping and ground-penetrating radar, to compare the current landscape with what's depicted on the ancient document. We're hoping to uncover chambers or tunnels that we've missed before, said Marty. This could be the breakthrough we've been waiting for. Another promising aspect of the map is the detailed depiction of Oak Island's coastline. Over the centuries, the island's shape has shifted due to erosion and rising sea levels, but the map gives a glimpse into what the land may have looked like 700 years ago. This could help explain why some of the team's previous digs turned up unexpected obstacles. Land features they thought were natural could have been man-made centuries ago. There's something else, said Rick, leaning in as if the gravity of his words needed to be whispered. One of the notations on the map, it mentions the Fountain of the Moon. We don't know what that means yet, but it's written near the swamp. Could this be a reference to another hidden chamber or artifact? We're going to find out. As excitement builds, the team knows that this map won't lead to easy answers. Oak Island has a history of frustrating treasure hunters with dead ends and unexplained phenomena. But the possibility that this ancient map holds the key to uncovering more buried artifacts keeps everyone on edge. The team will revisit previously explored areas with fresh eyes, focusing on the points marked by the map. These areas have long been dismissed as unimportant, but now, with this 14th century lens, they could hold untold treasures. From the notorious money pit to the swamp's murky depths, Oak Island is about to be re-examined like never before. As the new season begins, the island's mysteries loom larger than ever. The Laginas, driven by a combination of faith, science, and sheer willpower, are ready to dig deeper, both literally and figuratively. Will the map's cryptic clues finally unlock Oak Island's ancient secrets? Will the legendary treasure, sought after for centuries, finally come to light? This season, the quest for Oak Island's buried artifacts has never felt more within reach. With the 14th century map as their guide, the team is prepared to unearth history itself. And maybe, just maybe, the legendary treasure will no longer remain a curse, but a reality.